Welcome to the New Millennium Culture Podcast. Your hosts are Hurt Alert, Marcel Rivers, King 8, and Just Al. Every Thursday, we will bring you a piece of reality with information on Black culture, news, and sports.
And we back.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody invisible down there. But we back with another episode of the New Millennium Culture Podcast. There you go.
Another one. Ugly.
Oh, damn. But I am Hurt Alert.
I am Marcel Rivers 21, also known as Mr. M3.
I'm Just Al, y'all. I'm Just Al.
Here we go.
And I am King 8, aka the Great Value Therapist, aka Black Uruguay, aka Mr. Drop the Beat, aka the Fresh Sock, aka Black Zordon, aka Heavy Jesus, aka Mr. Uno Mas, aka Mr. Holographic Squirtle, aka the Big Belly Adonis, aka Mr. Two Snacks a Night, aka the Impromptu Shit Starter, aka the Field Lover, aka the 8th Hokage, aka Ivan Ooze, aka the Urban Luigi, aka Pete Mitchell. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all too young for me.
Nigga said Pete Mitchell, bro.
That's facts. You know who that is?
I know who that is. I am Mr. Popcorn.
Out of all people.
Because he a real one, man. He a real one.
AKA Mr. Gatorade Zero.
I mean, you see it. You see it. Hey, but at the same time, don't get it twisted.
I think Just Al, he missed the memo on the Gatorade.
Yeah,
I must ain't get paid from that sponsor. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You see, Mike got my name on it. Cause
listen, Gatorade, sponsor us.
That's a fact.
I don't like Zero, but sponsor us.
Oh no, you got to get the pods for the water bottle, man. The GX is where it's at.
Either way it go, I don't want that Zero.
Man, the zeros is for heroes, my brother. But
that shit for 99 degree weather. That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
That shit is trash no matter what the circumstances.
You know what? I ain't gonna even. You know what? we're gonna talk about what you think is trash later. All right. So, boom. This week's episode is define success, or what is your definition of success?
James Harden getting the ring.
Wow. We're gonna jump right into it, huh?
You asked the question, did you not?
I think he prepared for this one.
I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully, he don't get one.
Whoa. Just because the team is gone home, both of them don't mean nothing. All right.
Okay, I want to state this for the record, and I've thought long and hard about this.
Okay.
He did not.
I am not a free agent. I will sign back with the Cleveland Cavaliers when Dan Gilbert sells the team, because clearly he ain't worth shit. I'm still going, it's always in my heart, but Dan, I can't fool with Dan Gilbert, man, because I've been hearing some rumors about what he's trying to do, and
they called you personally.
No, but I know people that know people.
Okay,
man.
Can somebody also just put on a record that I said, we can go back to the last episode, that I said that Phoenix was going to beat LA, and everybody went against me.
Who is everybody? I was rooting for anybody.
Oh, my bad, not Jeremy, but not King.
I was gonna say,
everybody went against me.
If AD didn't get hurt, no,
I don't think it would have mattered with AD.
Yes, it would.
Lakers is not ready this year.
Hey, you know what's crazy? A couple of years ago, everybody would have never gave the Rockets the same love whenever Chris Paul got hurt and Harden didn't get as far as he was supposed to. Didn't nobody want to give them the same justice of Chris Paul got hurt.
No, I did. No, I did. And the people here.
Wait, time out. Wait.
What?
Whoa. We gonna just do your segment right now?
We're not. I'm sorry. I just,
When we cut the commercial or something, what's going on? We about to go James Harden, and that went left.
I mean, it's always right when you go left.
Wow.
Because
Because the Euro, you feel me? You see what I did there? But
so
no.
left. Your definition is James Harden getting the ring this year.
That's my definition of success.
This is a question that I've heard. Is Chris Paul still a successful basketball player if he never wins a ring?
Yes.
Yeah, his career is good. His maybe his team
championship ring doesn't define you.
It doesn't.
Says Carmelo. I mean,
yeah.
That's my guy. He can't get one for nothing.
Well, he chased the money instead of a ring. So
give us the money.
Give us the money.
Show us the money. That's what he did. So I mean, I get it, and I understand it. I mean, hey, some people choose too late to try to get the ring, which I think Melo did.
Because he's chasing gold medals, bro.
Yeah, he was chasing that money.
He was chasing the wrong goal.
Yeah, for real. Because
some people
like niggas don't know me around the world, cuz.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Because that New York contract, he didn't have to do that one. But hey, he took it. But I still think he's successful in the Hall of Famer as well. Yeah. Without a ring or not. So
hey, Sal, real quick. Do you have something to say or no? Is he frozen? Or am I tripping?
You wondering why you asked that?
Is he really frozen?
He might really be frozen.
Okay. Yeah. Dang, I thought he was sitting here giving me the stale face. Never mind. We'll get back to it.
I'm right here.
Oh, are you? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I just wasn't moving.
You pretty good stature. You should go into miming. You should just drop the M3 and just be a mime. You'll make a lot more money. You know, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe not, but it'll be cool to say I'm on a podcast with a mime. I'm done. I promise I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I'm a little delusional, so don't mind half of the BS that comes out of my mouth, except for about Harden. But
well, we already,
back to the original topic, because I definitely jumped left real quick. I want to really get back to the definition of success, and I don't want to go first, so I'm gonna let. What? Honestly, do you want to throw Al under the bus, or do we want to let Marcel start?
Just Al.
No.
Why?
Get it popping.
Go ahead, just Al.
So get it popping.
This man's already going first. Get it popping. You was already on it. Let's go.
No, I wasn't.
Hey, the way I define success is determined on your outcomes. Where your outcomes successful. Like it could be a small task, it could be a big task. Like you could start on Monday and be like, all right, I got 3 goals that I want to accomplish. Hey, this week I want to say you do Uber Eats. This week I want to save $500 from doing Uber Eats. And then on Friday you calculate your money and you save $500. That $500, I think that is considered as a success because you accomplish your outcome. I think whatever outcome you are defining, that is your success. Some people wouldn't look at that, but it's determined because everybody doesn't. A lot of people look at success as just being, I'm rich, so I'm successful. Not everybody wants to be rich. A lot of people are just comfortable, minding this. They might be okay with their salary, living day to day, and they're doing just fine. So I think success can be broad, but it also defined by that individual.
Yeah, I totally agree, man, because I was having many conversations with people about this topic. A lot of people were excited about it. And some people, like you said, they like, look, success in my eyes is taking care of my family, making sure I leave something for my kids, making sure everybody in my circle is doing good. And I'm good. That's all I need.
I was going to say basically like the same thing, Sal, but just layman's terms, success is as big as one's ambition, to be honest. So if you got ambitions and goals to be who that person you are, and then you reach those goals for your own self, then that's successful.
And I am gonna bring him up in the conversation. LeBron James. Yes, that's right. He is an important figure of success because and as to how it should be done. And I'm not even talking about basketball. But that was the driving force as to why he's, the person he is. But as far as like his crew of people, he made sure they got the education they needed or the tools they needed to go do their own thing and be successful in their own career. And like Rich and Mav and all them, they doing their own thing. And they're definitely successful at what they're doing. The goal is not to keep paying people yourself they whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? So if you got people you trying to bring up,
help them get where they need to be.
Exactly.
So they can take care of their goddamn self.
Yeah, they take off themselves, they paying themselves.
Yeah.
Your money ain't coming out of my pockets no more. Like
I can agree with that. Since we want to talk about the people that we like and how they are successful. Y'all know who I'm gonna bring up. My man Ross, right? Even though y'all want to act like Ross don't always put everybody on, he's not handing out money to everybody, but he's definitely teaching everybody how to hustle, right? He's been doing it for years now, whether it's doing something in an industry like him, whether it's endorsing a business, whether it's starting your own business, whatever the case may be, being your own boss. So I definitely can agree with teaching your circle how to fish so they're not waiting for you to bring the bag home. That's definitely successful. Me personally, and this may sound shallow, but I need y'all to kind of hear me out, right? Part of my definition of success is being able to shit on anybody you want to, but choosing not to, right? The only reason I say this is because at the end of the day, there's always going to be somebody that doubts you or whatever your goal is, right? So being able to accomplish whatever someone said you couldn't, and you could take that and be like, dripping on their face, like, guess what? Like,
bitch.
Exactly, right? But choosing not to, because of course you're gonna take the high road. But I'm just saying, being able to. So to me, I think that's part of it as well. Like, it doesn't have to be financial, but it's being able to prove a naysayer wrong and achieve whatever it is that you want. Kind of like just I was saying about it's as big as your ambition. So it's like you following your dreams, you making it happen, regardless of what somebody else said you could or couldn't do, regardless of whatever setbacks you might have had. Just being able to come out on top, Rocky Balboa style, that's success.
Yeah, big facts.
Well, since y'all brought up a couple people, not as a person, not just money wise, but as a person, who do you think is top 3 most successful?
Dylon, and Dylon.
Come on, man! Come on!
My bad. You left.
I might have said it 5 because that was it.
You threw it up. You threw it up, and I was like, "Look, I gotta take this one. I can't."
Who is the best? You know who the best is?
Oh my god, fucking Dylon.
My bad. Once again, y'all go ahead. I'll just be talking.
Hands down, it's Dylon. That's it.
They're gonna fire me. I swear they are.
Next to him, it has to be Soulja Boy for creating everything. For sure. We wouldn't have this podcast without Soulja Boy.
Soldier.
Draco.
I can't align with that. I know how y'all feel. I know what y'all gonna say. I can't align with that.
I was saying
he said it. Not us.
Okay, in different aspects of the game, I would say for record labels and music industry, for us, be Russell Simmons. Because as far as a black-owned record label that's out here doing it, he was one of the first. But of course, after him, you got Diddy, Master P, Luke. It's a whole bunch. You got Ruthless Records.
But is Diddy up at HEB? giving out snacks. Master P is in grocery stores, bro, putting minority
Yeah.
brand.
No, Master P is definitely on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't even going.
So speaking of Master P, this is where I gave a little brief, like, oh, success can be this. So now I just want to go deeper in this. Like, when we talk about success and successful and who's not, and within our community and with us, man, I feel like we can do more. I feel like we hold a lot of so much information back from one another, and I feel like we hate on each other for us to really define what our success is. It's cool. The pandemic, I've seen a lot, like people posting like, oh, this is how you get your LLC. And I'm like, okay, like that's cool, you helping, but I need to know more. Like, what can I do to really grow and define my own success? But everybody always feel like, well, it's just every man for himself. And I know with us, we can sit in a group and be like, hey, this is how we do things. Hey, let me put some knowledge on you. Hey, Hurt might be like, hey man, let me put you on game with cryptocurrency. And then it's up to me now to define that success. But I feel like we lack a lot of education on where we can grow to really define our success, but people just hate on each other, one another, and don't want to put the next man on. It's just like, I'm going to give you just a little bit, but I want you to sit back while I get to the top, and then I'll tell you how I got to get there. But it's like, why can't we do it together? Why, like, Al, you building your business right now. Why can't you show me the ropes, but why can't I be right there with you, behind you? You know what I'm saying? But folks ain't thinking like that. And now when you look at this whole pandemic, because I'm gonna show you, y'all about to see some frustration. Y'all about to see, I just posted it. July 15th, y'all about to see how real it's about to get in our communities. They put that hold on evictions, and everybody wasn't really putting each other up on game. Like, you got these stimulus that came through, got all this unemployment that came through, people got their refund checks came through. Now they about to give out more money come out in the next few weeks, and nobody can really define their success because everybody was just handed all this money, but when nobody wasn't educating each other. So now we about to look at $10,000 in arrears on rent, $15,000, because rent ain't cheap. People mortgage is about to go down because everybody's out here balling and kicking it, sitting in the house because the government says so, instead of us putting each other on game. But when you look at all these other communities, the Chinatowns, the Jewish communities, the gas stations, they still make sure that they successful. So when we really talk about defining success within us and our own community, at some point we got to be like, hey, let's continue. Let's really educate ourselves. And that's why I love the fact, like, with Dejan, shout out to Dejan reached out like, hey, we all about to eat. I know you can't afford certain programs, but let me show you the way. Hey, her like, hey, I know you don't know about cryptocurrency. Let me show you the way. Jeremy like, hey, what do I need to do to help? And I'm just like, overall, like, hey, I'm on like, hey, what we need to do to just make shit happen. So it's just like, success also it's about power, man. Like, how do we put power within ourselves? Like Jeremy said, I want to be able to shit on a nigga. Flat out. So with success, how do you really gain that power?
But you don't want to shit on your own, and that's where the education comes in. That you should not want to shit on your own. You should. That's when the education should come in. That you don't have to shit on that man. Teach him, because
I don't think that's what Jeremy is coming from when he's saying shit on him. He's just saying that I want to get to that level. Like, if I want to shit, got him.
I know, but you wanted to shit because that man was hating. That's obviously what it was. But he didn't know what you had to get through to go do to get where you had to be.
Right. But and so when it comes to that, honestly, first and foremost, I don't think even if I told you everything that I had to go through to get to where I wanted to be, that's not going to change nothing. That don't mean you're going to believe it. That don't mean you're going to want to go through what I went through to get to where I am. So we're going to start with that. But also, number two, I feel like the reason why there are a lot of people that don't bring people with them is because, one, most of the ideas that make people successful are outlandish as fuck, right? And to be completely honest, unless you are completely invested in someone else's vision, you're not sticking around through most of the hardship, because it's going to be a lot of work that you're not going to see no benefits from. It's going to be a lot of nights where you don't know where your next meal coming from. It's going to be a lot of days where you're looking at that last dollar between, do I do something for myself or do I lose this money, put it back into my business and hope that I can turn it around? So I feel like it's hard to really educate a lot of people because they're not going to really pay attention until you get to the top. The difference is once you get to the top, I'm not going to give it to you. I can show you how to get it. But a lot of people feel like at that point you run them in circles because they're going to have to spin their tires the same way you did, because I'm not just going to hand it to you, because if I give it to you, you're not going to be able to sustain it.
And that's what sucks sometimes, because you got somebody trying to define their success. Like I said in the beginning of this, you know, people define themselves as they're measuring their outcomes. Was I successful with my outcome? Was I successful with my goal? And you got somebody that's trying to define their success, and they just need that extra, but you don't want to help that person because you're trying to get to the top first. For example, and I'm not gonna put their name out there, just somebody's trying to do their restaurant business right now. And I ate the food. It's bomb. And I know that they can do so much more, but they have some things that's going on in their life that they just need a little push. So I went online myself and created them. They had a menu, but it was just scratched on paper, but they can make their sales. So I went on ahead and I was taking my little dump in the morning, take the extra 20 minutes like we talking about on TikTok. Instead, I was like, let me create them a menu. Let me look at they draft and let me create an actual menu. It took me 2 days, but it was good. And now this person might be able to boom their success. That person is from my community. That person from me. I'm not asking for no money. I don't want no money. But now that person is successful. Why can't we do that more often? Why does it have to be?
So, once again, I ain't gonna say no names, but I ain't gonna bring it up. But you paid it forward, so that's good, and that's what I mean by educating. You didn't. Nobody asked, but shit got done because you mentioned it, or somebody else mentioned it, and now you paid it forward. So look at that. That's the teaching. You feel me?
Look, I'm gonna say this. Everybody's not cut from the same cloth, right?
You don't know that though.
No. Hear me out. I'm not saying that everyone can't do it, but I'm saying some people are focused on self. There's always going to be, and I've said this numerous times, there's a bell curve of people, right? Everyone can't all be paid forward people. It's just not going to work. That's just not the way humanity is, right? It would be great if it was, but that's not the case. But that's why it's so much more important for the people who are paid forward people to continue to do so. Because in the end, you reach more people that way than trying to tell everybody to help somebody else, right? I'm going to show you by doing it, not by talking about it. This is the same thing with a lot of the things that we talk about on the show and in life when it comes to the Black community. Show by doing rather than by talking, because we see people who love to talk and never go anywhere, right? I was just watching Hustle and Flow. You got folks that talk the talk and folks that walk the walk. But it's a fact though, right? You know what I'm saying? So the difference is people that will look at it and be like, you know what? I have a talent and I know this can help this person. Here, let me impart some knowledge on them. But it's some people who may not be as gifted or as talented or as cognizant to know what their gift is. They're not worried about trying to help somebody else because they're too busy trying to figure out what the fuck they're good at. So it's hard for them to pay it forward when they don't even know where the fuck they have the money to pay anything, right? So that's what I'm saying. Everyone's not cut the same, because Marcel may be in a position where he understands his gift. And he knows, you know what? This ain't going to take no time for me. Boom. I can get that done and move on from it because I know I helped. Whereas someone else would be like, nigga, I ain't got a computer. I don't know how to write a sentence. I ain't graduated from high school. So nigga, I can't even save shit on a MacBook, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people can't do it like that. Some people pay it forward by sharing a Facebook post or liking a Facebook post or showing up to an event. Some people just not cut that way.
We all play our part.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I never argue that. That's a fact. We definitely do.
Yeah, everybody has their purpose in this journey of life. So,
and mine is to be successful. Let me tell you.
Yeah. But what do you call? What is successful to you?
Me personally?
Yes.
I mean, like I said, as big as your ambition, and I always had ambition. I mean, from a little niggas is playing bingo with regular Impalas and other stuff. Nah, I mean, yeah, I wasn't really tripping on the old schools, and my uncle had a lot, so I was already riding in them kind of cars. But I promise you, since like 5, I want the Ferrari, I want the Lambo, I want whatever, I wanted the exotic shit. So
Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm glad you brought that up. Just real quick, this is random, but I just had to get this off my chest. Has YouTube ruined exotic cars for anybody else, or is it just me?
YouTube has ruined a few things.
It has. So okay, and let me paint the picture, right? So I'm going to Walmart of all places, right? Get out the truck, walking up, and I hear this loud ass car, and I'm like, who the fuck got the exhaust done to come to Walmart, right? Like, you just don't hear that at Walmart. You see a bunch of minivans. Lambo come around the corner, drive right by me. Everybody flipping out, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's a Huracan, but it ain't no Aventador. Continue walking in the store. Like, I don't know. I just feel like YouTube is like taking away a lot of the flair of an exotic car if it doesn't belong to you. Yeah, like you just be like, oh, all right, like that's not.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's not nice, but to me, I just feel like it's low key lost a lot of its luster.
Living in Houston can do that to you as well because it's so much out here.
God.
Hey, we down there, boy.
It's so much.
And fifth ward, you'll see a Bentley though. Like, man, what? Oh,
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Park next to the horses. Like, what?
Literally, it's a ranch, and you see Bentleys and Mercedes, Benzes, Lambos. You like,
bro.
But after a while, it's like you get used to it.
I'm not gonna lie. So we went to the bar when Brazil won. They won. Brazil won in soccer, and right across the street, it was a gas station, whatever. And we asked dude, like, what do you do? Like, we trying to get a job, whatever. And he's like, man, I'm 18, and he did some other stuff. I want not gonna disclose, but
are you? I thought you was gonna talk about the one when we was in the Walgreens parking lot. And he was like, I own this Walgreens parking lot. And he was Walgreens paid me to put it in my parking lot. And everybody has to pay to park in my parking spot to go to all the bars around this area. And he was like, I bring in about $1.2 million a year just from my parking lot. That was his success right there. Insane.
Man, I wish I had one parking lot, boy.
But I read an article about black men and how we define the success. And it talks about our success is by milestones. Oh, I made it to 18. I made it. Oh, I'm 25. I'm a man now. I made it to 25. I made it. Oh, I graduated high school. I made it. Oh, I'm 30. I made it. But it talked about how we don't ever define success when we talk about finances, growth and wealth, and opportunity for ourselves, but we always consider our success as surviving. I thought that was a quite interesting article to read, like discussing that, and because I do believe that, like, we don't look at some of those things like that. We just happy to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just said it. See.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that is a part of being successful because we know the history. We know what can happen when we just walk outside, literally. And a lot of us has been through brutality and being stopped for no reason, being frisked and all that, especially with Al. Al really know. I've been with him a couple times, man, especially me, the big guys. As soon as they stop us, it's get out, face on the ground, handcuffed or in the back of the car, and we ain't even did nothing.
In the snow.
Man, bro, I was so mad about that. That was a brand new outfit.
Right.
That was a brand new polo sweater, brand new calf snapback, brand new all white Nike Air Maxes.
You could have left the hat. You could have left that.
No, and I had some brand new Levi's on. Man, I was pissed off. That's time I get face down in the snow. I looked, I said, nah, bro. Get down. I'm like, man, come on. But
hey, they ain't asked you again, though.
Right.
I'd be like, yo, just shoot me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just shoot me.
No, it ain't worth that. But
I'd be like, look, I'm gonna take the hat off, hit me right here, so the next big dude can get the fit. Like, don't ruin this. Just if you're gonna take me out, just take me out. Like, don't. I ain't even worried about the rest.
I did take the hat off though.
He did.
But no, it is surviving because we live in the jungle, man.
I feel like as a black man, that's when you realize on your first man type shit. Like, I have to get over this and still continue to do what I want.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, all of us here has that. We had that moment that we have to get over just that point. I'm a black man in America. I can't change that. I'm gonna be a black man in America, man. So
right. We got to live our lives.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of black men celebrate that because we weren't taught anything else.
Yeah,
So we've defined our success on what we see, right? Because if you go to any other community,
you got to
right.
celebrate.
The only thing I see is having a woman in the house and she becomes my prostitute. I would define that as success.
I mean, that's tight too. You know what I'm saying? You could do that, but I'm just saying, like,
a prostitute.
But like on a real tip, you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? You go to any Asian culture, success is honoring the dynasty type shit, right? Like,
yeah,
no matter what you do, but are you doing it to the best of? Would you make your ancestors proud? Right? That's tight. You know, you go to any Indian community, and it's like, okay, where's the business? Where's this? Where's that? Like, it's a top down type of thing. All we're seeing is, man, most of us don't make it to C20. So if I make it to C20, I'm doing better than the majority. That's success to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's because we weren't taught anything else. And I think that's always going to be the case until there's a mass turn in the mentality of African Americans. Where that starts, I couldn't even tell you. But until then, I feel like it's going to be a slow process. It's not impossible, but it's definitely going to be a slow process because it's going to start with a few that are going to have to continue to reinforce that over and over and over again until we have a large enough group of people to actually make a difference and influence change, in my personal opinion. However, I also think with that, as Marcel said, and even Al said, being able to educate is definitely going to be a step. Because at this point, to be black, if you want to be anything other than the successful that I made it to 20 or 30, or I don't have AIDS, is you have to be an entertainer or an athlete. Like,
oh yeah, I'm tired of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so a lot of people, and it's not even, don't even get it twisted. You don't even have to go to college and be a doctor, right? It's mechanics out here that own their own business, right? They're not even touching cars no more because they know the business and they hire people to do it for them. They show folks the game. They gave folks jobs. You know what I'm saying? So it could definitely change the trajectory of things if you give people outlets that aren't just drugs and sports. But a lot of people don't want to work. A lot of people don't want to work as well. And that's going to also be a part of it, because if you don't want to get your hands dirty, you're going to try to find that quick money. In my opinion.
So a part of that, like, and I've always said this, it's definitely a bigger game being played. So we have to find it in our community to, you know, to teach it, because the mass media is gonna put out they message and target who they want to target, and what we're talking about is not what they want to put out. So that's another thing. We have to make sure our children, you know, control what you can control. We have to make sure our children and our friends and family that we talk to understand this is what we're trying to push. This is what we're moving towards. Right. This is what we should be teaching them. And then, of course, your kids, you should be teaching them that.
Right.
And be that example.
That's a fact. And honestly, the Stumps comment, you can't wait for that. As Hurt was saying, you got to control what you can control. We're gonna be a target until the sun stop rising, bro. Yeah, that's never gonna change. That's just gonna be a fact of life. You feel me? So if you waiting on that, that's just like sitting on the couch waiting for somebody else to run miles for you to lose weight. You feel me? It's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to be the reason. We're gonna have to be the change agent to make it happen. It's just gonna take time.
Being a black man in America, that goes with that. So
yeah, that's
you get off that, like
that's a fact of life.
Yeah, that's
type shit. It is what it is.
Yeah.
If you want to be a nigga, still a nigga.
right.
So
I mean, I can't even hold you, because if you talk to a lot of old schools, you would have heard a lot of folks say, man, we get a black man in the White House, everything changes. Wrong.
that
We
shit
get
happened.
black people in certain wrong. You know what I'm saying? That you can't wait.
it got worse.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
It really
can't
did.
you
It's
can't
not
wait
because
for
of
that.
black people,
Like,
but it's because
no, it's not. But I'm just saying, like in general, it's the way of
but
the
shit
world.
got worse.
Like
He
that's
got
just what it
better,
is.
and everybody else got worse.
That's just what it is. So
It's like,
it's
y'all think y'all empowered now? Watch this.
yeah.
Turn all this shit down. Turn it all down.
And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
Speaking of empowerment, I just want to throw this in there. What will really empower us, Mr. President, about these damn student loans, fam? I
got a couple, so yeah, run that shit.
Hey, get rid of. I don't even care if you do. I've been hearing about they gonna do 50,000, 60,000, whatever it is.
I'll even offer this. I'll throw this in the towel for us, just because we a fraternity, and I'm inviting all the other fraternities and sororities too. Shit, we can do some community service for this.
not all of them. Not all of them. It's a couple that can't come. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a couple that can't come.
I'm saying we need to.
What colors do they wear?
No, don't
no,
do it.
no, we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that. So, I'm just saying, get rid of student loans, fam, and you know that'll definitely help us be more successful. That's all I'm gonna say on that note.
Another thing that can help us be successful, you know, of course, y'all showing us that money. You know, go ahead and like, subscribe.
There you go.
Send it to our cash at $sign NMCnetwork.
Right there, it's scrolling across the screen right now. Hey,
I'll smoke to that.
Give us the buddy. Hey, we appreciate everything. I know my pops donated last week and everything as well. I forgot to say thanks for that, but we definitely appreciate all donations, man. That definitely help us out. We working towards our goals of being more successful. Let me say that on this podcast. But success can come in different forms and fashion. Successful crackhead every day can just be getting a hit. That's it. He had a successful day.
Nah. It depends on the kind of hit, man, because it can't be no trash. It still got to be.
It got to be a nice hit.
Be
yeah, it got to be a nice hit.
It still got to be heat.
But that might be a successful day for him. That's all he needs. That one little hit, I'm good. Or success can be, I got to be the boss of a Fortune 500 company. I got to bring in $1 million a year. Some people might define success as that.
That's been my vision. That's my success shit.
Do you consider yourself successful right now?
20-year-old me would have never thought. But looking at myself today, yeah. Especially not today, yesterday. But yeah. A lot of shit been happening, a lot of good things been happening. So yeah, I feel like I am very successful. As a black man, I didn't pass a lot of steps that you would like to call, you know, that we like. I passed my 21, 18, 25. I'm an OG now, you know what I'm saying? Double OG, for real. But shit, passed on my mount. Well, not all of them. I got a lot more to go. We'll pass some very important milestones in my life as of now. I'm taking care of the things I'm supposed to take care of and getting shit done. That's the main thing, getting shit done and taking care of my responsibilities for real. So as of right now, this is at this level of success, I am successful.
Okay. All right. So let's go around the board. King 8. Same question.
Fuck no.
Okay, tell us why.
About as far from successful as you can get.
Yeah. What?
I'm just keeping it real, man. That's just what it is.
All right,
In
go
my
ahead.
opinion. In my opinion, I just am. Stump kind of hit it. I wouldn't say on the head, but close to it. You know, blessed but not successful yet. I'm definitely blessed for everything that I have, and even some of the things that are coming. But successful, not at all. And if you ask me why, I ain't did shit yet to be successful. Anything that I've done, in my opinion, is not an amazing feat, right? Like I hold myself to an extremely high standard, and to be completely transparent, I'm not even in the stadium of where I should be at this point in my life. So no,
Okay, so
not at all.
all right, let me ask you this. So for you to become successful, have you even made the steps towards that?
No,
And when are you going to make those steps?
Everybody's listening.
that
Everybody's
that
listening.
that is the right question. Y'all seen iRobot?
We're here. We're here. Right on
That's
the 5.
that's when the hologram disappears. That's the right question, but there's no answer. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
That's because
How
Jeremy's not. He's not in our manhood business group, man. We're gonna have to add
you
him
got
to the
to add him
Telegram.
on there? Yeah,
We're
yeah.
about to add to the Telegram, man. We're about to add him in there. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
That's how you
All right.
do it.
All right, because we gonna hold you accountable.
That boy got knowledge. That's
He
why.
said that boy got knowledge. We're gonna hold you accountable.
Drinking the Gatorade.
Right. So, Mr. M3, you next up.
Hey, I am not there yet, but I am blessed. A lot of good things happening. If you haven't followed me yet, definitely follow my business, Millennials M3, on Instagram. You can also follow Mrs. M3. You can follow me on all my business platforms because we definitely are going towards that, what we define success, business, making it work. M3 M3 taxes, M3 financial planning, M3 credit repair, M3 notary, M3 everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
Then I feel like you should say that, you know what I'm saying, that you are success. You taking a step forward. You already took the step forward and you already in it. So,
but my outcomes is not reached yet.
But that's a whole different. It's like a different tax bracket of success, and that's you're not there yet. That's why I said
3 weeks, a month ago.
That's why
that's called progress. That's not success. Progress is the journey. Success is when you get there.
Your overall level of success of where you at right now. Do you feel successful?
Yeah.
That's
okay.
But when I measure my overall success, not yet.
That's a different tax bracket. I'm saying you're not there yet.
That's that January 2020 bracket.
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about it on the podcast. Let go.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna answer it as well. I'm more on King A side. I would say no, I'm not successful. But I have made certain steps towards becoming what I consider successful. Because me, and I kind of said this to certain people, I consider certain things, I am blessed as well, let me say that first and foremost, but I consider certain things, to be expectation. And it should happen regardless.
Because you automatic.
Yeah, that too. Automatic nigga, but no, but
best thing ever.
But speaking of towards like family and all that, for me to become a father, I'm expected to do certain things, period, point blank. And a husband as well. I made that choice, you know what I'm saying, to become a husband and a father. So I'm expected to do certain things. So in that case, you know, like I said, some people consider successful paying bills and taking care of your family. I consider that more on that's what's expected of me, and that's what I expect myself to do. So I don't consider that to be successful in my eyes. But that is great, and I am blessed to have that and be able to do that. Yes, but that's expectations I'm just meeting. So I don't want to parade for that. But I'm not successful. I don't think I'm. Hopefully, I get there soon. Like I said, I am making steps towards that. Like Mr. M3 said, we talked about it right before the podcast. So hopefully, I do become successful within the next year or two. But and speaking of business wise, you know what I'm saying, AH Wealth Group, Top Notch Funnels. I got all the information on my page. Holla at it. But I do right now just really into crypto and investing, certain stocks, dividend stocks, things like that. Earning daily interest on stuff and earning daily crypto. So right now that and affiliate marketing as well. So as far as being successful, not there yet, but working on it. This is the journey. You can't cheat it. Definitely got to work through it. And being part of this group definitely helps spread the word and get some more info. Like Dave shared that group on what's it called? Discord. I definitely already learned some stuff from that group he shared the other day. And I had people email me certain stuff and I share with other people that I know. So networking is definitely a part of becoming successful and being successful. Your network, man, that's definitely important. And that's something that we're not really taught. Man, you build your network, man. Who you know sometimes is better than what you know. Because you can be a jackass.
I got a lot of jobs like that.
Right.
I'm telling you.
It's always better than who you know.
Because, so a certain person became president and he shouldn't have been there. But I ain't going to say no names. I think y'all know
party. They was like, hey.
I mean, his daddy was one.
He was like, knock. You know what I'm saying? I want to be president.
My daddy was a deuce.
Man, right. Exactly. So that automatically made him one, I guess.
Basically.
But it happens. So, okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we doing good on timing here, fellas. Doing real good on timing.
Oh.
All right. So you know what? I want to start, man. I want to go ahead and start with these segments. Fight out.
So we can have extra time to talk about sports.
Yes, that's a fact. But we will have a Define Success Part 2. Got some people I want to join the show for that one. So we can get into. Yeah, we got a lot to do. So
I just sound like we're gonna be here longer. I'm fine with that.
That's a fact. Because this podcast will become successful. And we need some sponsorships, aka Gatorade. We named y'all a couple times.
Gatorade.
Right.
Yeah.
But
water sucks. Gatorade.
That really sucks.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start Hurt Talk Sports. So a new thing that came up today, college football playoffs. The committee proposed a 12-team playoff. Well, expanding it to a 12-team playoff. So I don't agree with it. Not 12 teams. And also a part of that 12 teams, 6 spots are reserved for the top 6 conference champions. So you got the of course the Power 5, and I forgot who the 6th one is for. But whoever the conference champion is automatically in the playoffs. I don't agree with it. 12 is too much. 8, I think them expanding it to 8 would have been ideal. I kind of think that they're tired of Alabama, Clemson, and Ohio State pretty much being in it every year. That's probably why they're trying to expand it.
Then change recruiting rules. Don't add more teams. They're not gonna win.
I know. I don't think they're going to win either, but they're just trying to give more people more
That just help the
opportunities.
same teams get it right longer.
Exactly. First off, it's too many damn bowl games. Let's talk about that next. It's 100 million bowl games for what reason? I don't know. And I'm
Yeah,
tired of Toledo.
I can't see no more Little Caesars Bowl.
I'm tired of the Little Caesars Bowl, bro.
I'm gonna lie. When Toledo be winning, we had a good time.
We
Oh,
did,
yeah,
but
season.
I'm tired of that Little Caesars Bowl, man. I'm tired of it. Why does Little Caesars have a bowl game? Why? But
Because they got the money.
Because the hood love $5 hollers, man.
Oh God,
that's a fact.
who going to the ship? The hood.
They always send us to that damn Little Caesars Bowl. I'm tired of it. But
We come back with the pizza, don't we?
yeah.
Success.
I don't okay. I kind of agree with that. It's really about revenue, to be honest, and we all know that. But it's stupid, and I don't like 12 teams.
Just because they gotta play, they gotta pay these players.
That too.
I'm about to say,
They
I think
gotta pay these players.
So they need
the ratings and everything, and then it's coming back to the game system too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, come on now. It's
I
definitely
know.
about the ratings because they
It's
were
always about money.
they lost so much money with the game not being out.
Exactly, they did.
I ain't gonna lie, my cousin to this day is still playing 2014 or 13. That's the last year they made it. He like, man,
Yeah, I think it's 14.
I'm like, bro, what? You need
Yeah.
to. It's 2021 now. Nigga, they got it out. It's amazing. Like he talking
All them players is made up now. Like
man, his team been winning since I don't know how long. All 99s.
if he did the career, all his players 99, all them players are creative players, fake
And he
players.
still got cheat codes on this shit.
Right. But yeah, I don't like it. 8 teams, I can live with 8 teams, but 12 is too much.
As it should be.
Yeah, 8 teams is okay. 12 is highly too much for it, but they're probably gonna do it anyway for the money. So okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in there. Let's talk about the NBA real quick. Yes, the Lakers are eliminated. But you know what? People, LeBron has been voted the most hated athlete, which is stupid to me.
We're not gonna throw this man a pity party now.
Yeah, no.
I love him like the next guy, but he's gone. It's over with.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is
For the Nets to shine.
listen, the Brooklyn Nets are looking like the best team to win the championship.
And what are they gonna be after this year? Successful.
I ain't gonna lie, I hope they don't be. So, but it looks like that's
I'm gonna have to educate you, young man. Without his favorite player, the man that you thought was gonna just take him out is not doing nothing. Nothing. The team ass, y'all went home. Brooklyn, what's up?
man, I can't believe you switched like that, bro.
No, I never switched.
Yes, you did. You switched, man.
KD is KD. That's what it was. It's Cleveland and KD. Yours is Cleveland and LeBron. His is Harden. It's nobody else. It's just Harden.
All right, man. So
No, he's a Rockets fan, but he's a James Harden fan.
okay, so
Oh, he traded out.
KD now if KD gets hurt, it's a wrap. But
No, because Harden about to come back in. They're just gonna switch players, right? It's just Harden gonna
Hey,
finish.
Rockets told Giannis to quit being a bitch.
He did, and it's a fact.
He did for real. He did. Not like he didn't say bitch, but he said it politically, like quit being a bitch and quit. Kevin Durant just beat your ass on the court.
Shannon Sharp kind of said the same thing. He was like, "Bro, you are a 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. What are you doing? Like,
because Giannis is a fraud.
He's been challenged. Giannis is he's just an overgrown. He said a fraud. I wouldn't call him all that, but
Boy,
he's a fraud.
He can't. He hasn't proved himself yet. So
that man can't.
Right. So he's real. Fake.
he's
Fraud.
fake. Yeah, I hope.
Blake Griffin has been doing great.
Blake Griffin to turn back the hands of time, but he's
Ain't
found
no
his
way you
role.
let Blake Griffin dunk on your ass like that.
Yeah,
I tell people all the time though, yes, it was nasty when he dunked on you, but now it's worse because he will shoot and make it for sure. So now it's even worse. Niggas get down 3 instead of 2.
Who's going to beat Phoenix out the West?
I think it's gonna be Phoenix and the Nets in the finals, and I got the Nets winning it all. Most likely.
I'm gonna roll with Phoenix all the way.
I will rather Phoenix than Brooklyn, but it's hard to go against them 3.
Chris Paul is gonna be strategically smart on how you play.
If he makes
Devin Booker is a two-way player. He's gonna guard niggas up, and he's gonna drop 40 on their ass too.
Let me tell you. But is Chris Paul gonna do it?
Yes.
Chris Paul got to make it, man. He got to make it without getting hurt.
He will. They about to run these niggas off the court real quick, and then they're gonna.
First off, Denver looked like they quit already. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looked like they quit.
Denver quit the minute they gave Joker the MVP. They said that's all we needed. We're out of here.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Utah Clippers series, I don't know yet.
What's good, bro?
What's going on? But yeah, I believe Phoenix. It'll be Phoenix and Brooklyn, and that's a tough one. Hopefully, Chris Paul get his first ring. Indy book over Brooklyn.
Not this year. I'm sorry.
Because if Brooklyn loses, y'all got to do something. I hope y'all got to break the whole team up. Yeah, I said it. But
why? It's going to be a 3-peat if the Lakers don't get their shit together.
Well, Kevin Durant's going to go back to Seattle.
What he said. But that's all I'm going to say. The Lakers will get their shit together. LeBron going back to number 6. He got something to prove.
Let me tell y'all something.
What?
KD chasing the right goal, okay? So if they getting that right goal, niggas, fuck Seattle.
All I know is KD will never be the player LeBron is. Yeah, I said it.
Damn.
Yep. KD.
I'm just trying to figure out why KD got so much money and his hair. Somebody shots ball spots all the way through. Like,
so we're gonna continue to talk about hair, but we're not gonna talk about this hairline that's been run away from LeBron since he graduated high school.
Hey man, hey, that happens.
Look, you give Kevin Durant a brush, my man to have some cold 720s low key. Like, ain't no hope for LeBron. LeBron gonna have the Mr. Burns, but in the next, you know what I'm saying. So
it's over with for Brian. Yeah, he will be bald sooner or later, and it's looking like sooner than later.
I say, but he means sooner. He's been spending more money on hair than he has on producing shoes.
Wow. Okay, you know what? Speaking of shoes, for those who haven't seen the Space Jam kicks, please look at our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. But I just want to say, it's hard to compare. It's hard to compare kicks to Jordans. It's hard, especially the Space Jams for Jordan. It was the 11th. The 11th is the most infamous shoe for Jordan. It's nothing you can do about it. And he also did not come up with a brand new shoe for Space Jams as well. So it's like LeBron is coming out with his 19s because he's going into his 19th season. And then he has basically a Space Jam colorway. So, I mean, I think they're fine. I know some other people don't have that same opinion. But I just know LeBron James shoes is definitely comfortable as hell. But y'all go ahead and say what y'all got to say.
Hey, shout out to the Oklahoma girls softball team for winning the national softball team championship today. They beat Florida.
Oh, they did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go. Anybody else got any comments about LeBron's Space Jam kicks?
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really sold on the silhouette, but the colorway hard though.
Yeah.
Especially with that jersey. The cutaway is hard. I'm not gonna lie, but to hooping, I would definitely rock the hooping.
Oh, LeBron shoes are definitely hooping shoes.
But I don't rock LeBrons unless it's like the 1 or 2s. Yeah, bro, I gotta go way back with LeBrons. I'd never like, the 8s and the 9s, but I only like 2.
Okay.
One of each. The Cannons, and then I like the South Beach ones for both.
Them South Beaches was
The 8s, the South Beaches, and then the South Beaches and the 9s. That's it. But other than that, before then is where it's at. But these 19s don't look bad though. They actually it's a nice little new design they got going on.
Okay. All right, King Gate, you got anything to say?
Fuck LeBron. No.
I wasn't even gonna say that. I just want to say a shout out to the Booker Griffins for winning the 2020-21 City Series All Sports Trophy. That's my sports update. That's really the only sports that matter until James Harden gets a ring.
Wow. Okay, I wouldn't say all that, but you go ahead and have your little.
Oh,
all right. So
6 man to
this is another thing I want to ask y'all about. I know my segment a little long, but Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight. I thought that fight actually, and people don't realize it. Floyd kind of knocked out Logan for a second there, but he held him up. But other than that, I think he was playing with him too much, and he should have really knocked him out.
No, let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie. That is the best businessman ever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ever. That man. Y'all want to just see me dance around the ring for $10 million? Yes. So what?
They said he made 120 million.
100.
So much confidence in his shit. I ain't about to lose to this little nigga. Let me boop playing. Oh,
so I'm in this sports group, and they posted a video where Mayweather was actually knocked out for a second. And they got him down for a second. He played it off and kept going.
Yeah, man. I just now I'm sure he's gonna fight the other brother, and I hope he do him bad because of what he did with his hat and everything. We didn't take it personal, but
hey, he got that tattooed on him, right?
Yeah, he do.
Oh, for real?
I got your hat. Yeah, he got a tattoo
with the hat though.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I hope he do him down bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. But now a question was brought to my attention by Stump Diddy here. He said, would you fight Mike Tyson for the same amount of money Logan Paul got?
Like me personally?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I thought about it.
And I'm gonna dance around that goddamn ring.
Yeah, I am too. I will.
I'm going to really train though, because if I get caught, I'm asleep. But I can admit that. That's Mike Tyson. I can admit that.
I need y'all to understand this real quick.
I'm not. Hell no. You work 10 jobs. You better get your ass up in that ring.
Listen,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm jab running.
They might have to listen. They might have to up the stage a little bit though. This is Mike Tyson. He hit way harder.
Right.
To this day, and he older.
I'm not training. I'm not running. I'm not getting in shape. I'm not hiring a cut man. I'm walking in the ring. Y'all ring the bell. The first hit, I'm going down, and I'm not getting up. That's the easiest money you'll ever make. My money's guaranteed.
No,
I don't care.
You still gotta know, like,
because you know what's crazy?
I feel like Jeremy would just hit himself and fall.
I'm not gonna hit myself because I gotta go down like me and dude off Hangover to be civilians taking one from Tyson and living and tell somebody, right? But at the same time, my money's guaranteed. I'm not about to tire. Listen, fighting Mike Tyson and trying to fight back is like trying to run from a dog. You're gonna get caught eventually. You might as well just take it up front. But I'm not doing that. And you know what's crazy? If I die, one, I go out a hero. They'll write a book about me. And number two, my family gets money. I don't need to live. That's success in my book. My family's good. Who am I to put my life over my family being successful? What kind of selfish person would I be to do that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have it. No, I'm taking I'm telling him like, look,
that boy taking a dive.
I want that good right hook. I'm going down. You don't got to worry about nothing. I'm gonna come out with the hardest music, and I'm gonna be fly because I know I'm paid, and I'm going down. That's it.
Nah, man, I want to try to actually. I will fight him though. Now I get it. Now would you?
I would want to fight him though. Like if I'm about to really go out, no.
Yeah, I want to fight him. No, I want to actually fight him.
You ain't about to be like, Mom, my daddy got in the ring with Tyson.
Listen,
I don't know. My daddy got in the ring and he went the distance.
I need y'all to pay attention to what you're saying. There's one thing. Listen, there's one thing to fight Floyd Mayweather, who can knock people out, but who is a fighter, right? He's just trying to fight.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is a knockout specialist.
Yeah, he's trying to kill you.
That's like trying to kiss a Mack truck, bro. And you want to take a chance to piss this man off to where he really try to kill you? I get the innocent first right hook. He not mad yet. He just getting warmed up.
Listen, I ain't even gonna lie. I was speaking of the fight. I will fight like Chad. That was a good fight. I don't care that he got nice that little chin.
Because that one little.
But he got up and he was ready for more. So you know,
I ain't Buster Douglas.
I respect him for that.
Yeah,
he got up and he was ready for
absolutely. I respect him, but me personally,
that's how if it's gonna go down like that, shit. What up? I'm still here.
Right.
Look, I ain't Buster Douglas. I ain't Evander Holyfield.
I'm gonna try to get up. I'm gonna tell you. I'm
gonna piss her off real quick.
What, man?
Why is the Cavs trying to say they about to rebuild around Kevin Love?
That's why I said what I said earlier, man.
Okay. I might have to give me a Brooklyn jersey, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I've been hearing too many things, but then I also heard that we're going to get Portland's old coach, and that we're trying to trade for CJ McCollum so he can come home. And it was somebody else. It was somebody else we were trying to trade for, but let me
Stump. That's probably the smartest. Stump. That is the smartest thing I've ever heard you say since the day I met you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That will go down as your number one statement ever in my book.
Yeah. So he's on the same.
I'm still waiting on my Stafford jersey.
Uh-oh.
You see what I mean about niggas not, supporting people's success? That right there. My success would have been that jersey, but it's cool. I might put one on order.
Yeah, the Cavs are not successful. But it happens. So now after LeBron retire, I don't know what I'm gonna do if Dan Gilbert still owns the team. Hopefully somebody else buys the Cavs. But
are you trying to put your money down? What's up? I got half.
Hey, I'm with it.
How you gonna skip headline news this week though?
What you talking about?
So you ain't gonna talk about the Tennessee Titans? That's the biggest headline.
Marcel want to talk about his third favorite team.
All right, let's talk about Tennessee Titans.
You playing favoritism, Marcel?
Right now, no, that's probably they got a steal, bro. All they gave away was
they did.
Second round picks,
yeah, I think.
You know what I'm gonna say?
For Julio,
you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna go on a limb for this, and a lot of people are gonna hate me for this. I guarantee you, the Titans aren't getting who they think they are. I'm telling you, they're not getting who they think they are.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not saying he's gonna be bad. But he's not gonna be.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's not gonna be the same.
It opens up the field for AJ, big time, and Corey.
I ain't gonna lie.
Corey who? Corey Davis is gone. Last time I checked.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry. What they gonna do with Derrick Henry?
I ain't gonna lie to you. You are nowhere near the first person who said that about Julio.
That's the only reason that listen. Do you really think they would have just been like, "Oh, second round pick, that's cool"? Right, if it was still the same Julio?
No, he's not.
Come on, yo.
So-
It's more to this than that.
I wouldn't be the same Julio if I was playing on that sorry ass team neither.
we
It ain't
gonna
about
see.
that.
We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. Because first off, I mean, if your
Well, I'm
trust
picking
is
him
in-
up on fantasy, so
is Tannehill gonna really get him the ball? Is Tannehill gonna get him the ball?
they got a meme with saying Tannehill gonna be like, I got AJ and Julio, fuck it. He gonna close his eyes and just throw the ball down the
Let's
field.
throw it up. All right. So you believe? Okay. So do you believe? How far would the Tennessee Titans go then?
They'll win the division this year.
I can see the division.
Yeah,
The
division.
Texans, they got the Colts. They got to watch out for the Colts, of course, but they got the Texans and then they got the Jags.
The Jags. That division isn't that tough.
I don't know.
Yes, it is. That division is tough. You got
You
the
don't know
Jags.
You don't know what Sunshine about to do. Sunshine might
Yeah,
shock
I
the
was
world.
gonna say Jacksonville is up in the air. Houston, I believe, still gonna be trash again this year.
Absolutely.
Watson
and
the
the Colts.
Broncos.
You said what?
Watson going to the Broncos.
Everybody keep talking about the Broncos want Rodgers.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Now, Aaron Rodgers will shift power depending on where he goes. But we'll see. Yeah, rumor has it that he's trying to come to Cleveland.
I don't want him though. That's the crazy
I
part.
don't want him either. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I would love to have Aaron Rodgers, but I don't want him.
Yeah, I don't
Not right now. A couple years ago, yes. Not
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, about 3 years ago, we'd have took him. Oh, yeah, come on. But not now. Even though, yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna say too much more on that. But nah, I'm good on Aaron Rodgers right now.
Y'all just don't want another Jake Delhomme. That's what y'all don't want.
Wow. He did not just bring up Jake Delhomme.
I'm sorry, Jeff Garcia. Is that better? Is that not the same situation where you get a quarterback because of the name and what they did for another team, and you bring them in and they not the same? Is that not what y'all trying to avoid?
Yeah, again for like the 8th time.
Right. So why you want to make it seem like I'm wrong when I'm trying to say y'all halfway smart today.
Yeah, I hope they don't do that, bull. But all right, let's go ahead.
Breaking news: Cleveland gets Aaron Rodgers. Like, oh,
I'm gonna have to make another statement next week.
My question is, does he keep his number if he goes? Because then he gonna look like not Mason Rudolph. Don't nobody give a fuck about no damn Mason Rudolph. I hate all the Pittsburgh quarterbacks at the moment, personal reasons, but we're not gonna talk about that. But I'm just saying, would Aaron Rodgers keep number 12 if he came to Cleveland? Because he'll look like fucking Colt McCoy all over again.
God,
like,
no. Oh no.
yeah, let me show you how to word this number, young man.
Yeah, he probably would. And it'll look terrible.
that number just looks bad. No, it's not even just like a Cleveland thing, but like in those colors, that number just looks awful.
Yeah, I don't want him, so we're not gonna even. Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the Cleveland shit though. Breaking news.
Stop it.
Nobody thought they was gonna pick that first round draft pick.
Uh-oh. So the Steelers is after Rodgers?
No, he's talking about Mason Rudolph.
Oh, Rudolph?
I'm not gonna lie. I will advocate for Mason Rudolph before Dwayne Haskins, bitch ass. I'll tell you that much.
Wow.
I'll tell you that much. So it come down to them two. I'm buying a Mason Rudolph jersey all day. I'll rock number 2. I'll do it. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, and that deuce. But okay. I'll let you have that. I ain't even since you talking, go ahead and go into your spiel, man.
What you want me to talk about, man? I don't got nothing to talk about.
You sure? Or
I got some. No, I'm cool. Like I said, y'all know I'll be keeping it vegan, man. First and foremost, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Like that.
I'm so serious, man. That's
Yeah, I like how you just slid that in there.
it's a fact, man. First and foremost, I'm excited for the fact that Justin Bieber is about to be on Culture 3. I don't know if y'all know that, but my cousin about to do it again. He about to get his black card after this one. He might be able to say Nick. Low key. He can't finish it, but he about to earn a G.
He cut his locks off, so he can't do it no more.
It don't matter. I don't like white people with locks, man. That shit look disgusting. You look like an old ass fake Adam Sandler when you do that. Like just keep the white man swoop. Girls love that. Get that G easy back. He'll be straight. But Drake, Bieber, Pop Smoke gonna be on Culture 3. I gotta see what that's like. You know, Bieber coming with it. Second off, and this is just gonna fuel the fire that y'all was talking about earlier, and I hate to say it, but versus done announced. Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. It's gonna be I'm gonna be so angry at how much fun I'm gonna have watching this versus. I hate to say that, but
I was gonna kill him.
Yeah, listen, I actually chimed in on his live that day that they was talking about. They just happened to randomly talk about it, and he was talking about shit. I'm trying to set it up to where is Soulja Boy first and then Lil Romeo second. For the first 10 songs, Soulja Boy, second 10 songs, Romeo.
So look, I'm gonna say this first and foremost: Romeo will kill Bow Wow.
Nope.
We're gonna start there. But second off, if Soulja Boy pulls the 2 Chainz and not only plays his songs, but the songs he was featured on, he'll give Bow Wow a run for his money. And I guarantee you he just might pull out a win because Soulja Boy was featured on a whole lot more hits than Bow Wow was.
Yeah.
So
hey, let's just put it like this. The worst verses in America that's about to happen is, y'all know, Trina
and Eve.
versus Eve. Eve about to rough ride her ass up and down that goddamn thing.
I don't even mean to be rude, but like, other than pull over that ass too fat, what does Trina have? Like,
she has one song, bro.
Like, I'm gonna say this: if Trina wanted to go against anybody, it should have been fucking Shauna or something. Like, y'all only had 2 songs. Like, just keep it that, or you know what? Brooke Valentine. Brooke Valentine. No, Khalees had like 4. That's way too many. You got to be like a Brooke Valentine who had 1. It's got to be like 1 for 1.
Exactly.
This is an 8-minute show. Come in, we play them 2 songs, and move on with your life.
Kaya, and that's her name.
Kaya,
my neck, my back.
Kaya is undisputed. Kaya's undisputed. You can't have verses with Kaya. That's cheating.
Yeah.
That's something to say. See, listen.
There's one song. There's one song that's gonna kill. No, the song that's gonna kill that shit is that Eve song "Gangsta Lovin'" with Alicia Keys. I bet money. Bet money.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna watch it.
Hey man, you gotta pause that, man. Copyrights, bro.
Hey, no, I learned that you can do 10 seconds before they copyright.
I know. But you started with the sound effect. I'm like, come on now. You can't do that. Man. You can't do that.
Like, skirt.
Can't do
you
that.
gotta get in. You gotta get in and get out.
Get in, get out. Can't do that. Yeah, man. You gotta.
All right,
you gotta cut
that. Eve will destroy her.
Absolutely.
She played the song with her and Gwen Stefani.
That let me blow your mind. It's over.
That's it.
Yeah, it's over with. That I don't even know why that's even a versus, but
because they don't want to put her against a white woman.
pretty
Simple
much.
as that. It ain't too many more people. It ain't too many more rapping females that you can put in the same category with Eve that's got enough to really keep up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like of Eve's caliber.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, Sil, because you got the face that you got a list. Come on, Google.
Yeah,
I ain't even on Google. This is just off the top of the dome.
That's what I want to see. Lil
No,
Kim.
hell no. You put Eve with Lil Kim. Foxy Brown, she got about 5 tracks.
Can we just like make sure Lil Kim has like a low quality camera because we don't really want to see her face?
Yeah, we really don't. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
Hey, I'll put Nicki Minaj up on anybody in the last 20 years.
She's gonna win. As much as I hate to say that, she's gonna win.
I'll put Nicki up because Nicki went hard for about a good 12, 13 years. Shit.
Yeah, she'll win.
I still don't like her, but I'm a realist. She'll win.
Yeah.
You could put Nicki in a lot of verses with a lot of dudes, and she's still gonna win. Like,
damn.
It's a fact though. She did it. Like you won. That's it.
Yeah, that's bad.
She did it. That's all I got for some hip hop news, man. You know, like I said, you keep it vegan. Just get in, get out. Keep it real simple.
While you already here, let's go ahead and let me take this down here. Let's go
shout
ahead
out to the Tastemakers Club real quick. You know, shameless plug. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but you're right though.
You know, I do what I do, man. Album of the week. So, all right, listen. First and foremost, I want to preface this, all right, because if y'all look at this, y'all be like, man, that's real different than what we used to from Heavy Jesus, right? I'm gonna say this because I ain't listened to it. Okay, I can't endorse this one. I hear it's amazing.
I heard a couple tracks, and they're nice.
I hear it's good.
I can take it from here then.
Then go ahead with it.
Ahead.
Yeah, I've been planning to listen to it, but I've been doing my business.
Hey, look, T Grizzly, man, came out with his third studio album, man. He got G Herbo on there. He got Lil Baby on there, man. He got all types of people on there. His tracks go hard. Came out end of April. The album was dope. I enjoyed it. I done played it about 4 or 5 times. Man, let's get it. If you haven't listened to it, I say put this on your saved track. If you're on Tidal, save it. If you're on Spotify, like it. Do your thing, man. Great album of the week because he's built for whatever.
Fact.
There it is.
What he said.
There it is. Like I said, I love it. I love it. But I know people's gonna be like, "What? That's different for King."
And I usually don't say much about the music thing, but this week I was like, "This the one."
I like the change of pace though. I definitely like it though. So don't get me wrong. This ain't no type of shade. I love the change of pace because I'd have never picked it. I can't hold you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So
while we on this kind of sort of topic, let's go ahead and move on to the kicks.
Yeah, you know,
this my time. This my wave right here.
The fresh white.
Summertime, you know what I'm saying? So everybody got to bring out them what they call them G Fazos now. You know what I mean? Air Force Ones, man.
Them Uptowns. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh wow.
Listen, everybody got what they call them, you know, but proper term Air Force Ones, man. Go
ahead.
I was say, who? Did everybody have a pair of Air Force Ones?
That's a fact.
Now, I see this comment right here. Listen, Stump, I'm not gonna lie to you. Believe it or not, I don't like Air Force Ones. I do not. I only own one pair, and it's because they got custom. So, and for the event I went to, but nope. I had a couple pair, but they crease way too fast, and it's really a one-time wear. Like I'm cool. I like all the customs that does happen with forces and everything, and give people creative minds and stuff. That's great. I like art, but I like it more of a canvas than a shoe. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So, the shoe came out in 1982, and from there it took off. Just a whole decade, nothing but Air Force Ones. Damn, what am I about to say? Oh, the shoe was blended to be honest, they had more than just one Air Force One. It was up to like Air Force 9, and it just blended all the shoes, blended them, and came up with that to stick with the Air Force One. Y'all got a favorite colorway or a favorite person who featured with Air Force Ones? Hurt, I know you probably like, if you do, probably like the Rasheed Wallace.
Oh yeah, those was nice. I was gonna say
big man with the forces.
Trying to think of who else. You know me, the ones I own, I always own the all black ones. You know what I'm saying?
Criminal. Not
yeah. Fact. But I only own the all black ones. Well, no, I owned a pair all white ones before. That was it.
So you say this was your era or whatever. What you had a lot of pairs or colors?
Yeah, but man, I always had dye on my shoes, man.
From jeans, man, they was baggy. You always dragging on the pants. I remember.
That's why you gotta tuck your jeans and your socks, man.
Fact.
I ain't gonna lie. Here in Toledo,
that wasn't hot at that time though to tuck it in like that.
No, here in Toledo, they had the rubber bands on their shoes.
I'm about to say we had the rubber bands, cuz.
Yeah, they had the rubber bands on the pants at the bottom.
Nah, throw them in your socks, cuz.
I mean, I seen that too, but it was definitely rubber bands.
We ain't had rubber bands to spare in the hood. We kept that for the money.
Oh man.
Oh, that boy had big knots.
That's a nice little colorway for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't feeling Charles Barkley forces.
Damn.
I wasn't. Jeremy, what you have?
I had a pair of all black low tops that I used for football conditioning.
What?
Crazy, right?
That was
crazy.
That was the wrong shoe.
Yeah, it was.
What kind of activities that you were trying to get into though?
Listen, I need y'all to understand that I was poor, okay? I wasn't poor in the way that I didn't have shit, but I was poor in the way that, nigga, whatever I had as a pair of shoes is whatever I wore to everything. So
now
yeah. Huh?
I said now you have an abundance of shoes. I understand.
No, that's a filter. That's not even real.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep on forgetting.
Yeah,
wow.
It's not real.
It's not real.
That wasn't you that grabbed shoes from there last week,
right?
And flipped your Vans.
There are some real shoes in there, but I'm telling you, it's a filter.
Okay.
It's a green screen. You got to make it look good so that you can just like sprinkle your real shoes in there so it look real. Come on, man. It's 2021.
You can do whatever.
We got cars that drive themselves. Y'all can't believe I got a filter behind me? That's crazy. No, but these don't land on their feet like Vans, so you know.
That's why they not good.
I didn't say they were good. I didn't say that. I'm just saying they don't land on their feet. They not Spider-Man out here, right? So
you say so.
I just want to know why y'all got a picture with the strap on. Who does that?
Listen, I didn't send this picture in. This is not my picture.
Yeah, I can't hold you. Your picture was worse.
Yeah, I was like, my boy.
That's original though. That's the original.
Listen,
joint.
You sent a picture of like Mike's. That's what you sent in.
Original things right there.
You did though. I'm like, bro,
I see those. I'm like,
I can't use that picture.
Got to.
No.
No,
bro. That was put into those.
We'll lose all the followers. We put that boy in.
That picture was terrible.
Great.
No, this is nowhere near great. Not at all. In my opinion.
That's why.
Who had the clear pair though?
I know a lot of people did, and they had the sweaty feet, and them boys was foggy. I couldn't do it.
If you had the clear pair, smack yourself.
I couldn't do it. I really couldn't, but people would do that, man. They had like the mismatched Jones. I'm saying one real clear, one red, or one blue.
I only wanted one pair. I never had a pair though.
Oh, you had a pair of clear Jones?
No, I never had a pair. I did want a pair. I never had a pair.
I'm glad you never got them.
You know what? I'd rather you bought some Yums than to buy some clear forces.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. Like, not the clear boys. Not the clear boys. But y'all know what was really hot? You get you a little shorty. You know what I'm saying? You throw on your Kobe with the forces. She come out with the jersey dress and the force heels. Oh, y'all was 2003's greatest couple. You feel me? Y'all was doing it big.
That's a fact.
Nope. I like jersey dresses though. girls is cool with forces. I don't like forces, man. I don't. I'm telling you.
I'm done with forces. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a wrap.
I'm done with shoes, period, man. Just give me some Crocs. I got some on right now, actually. You know what? That defines success for me. Crocs.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead. Say your famous line.
Which
Mr.
one?
What?
I got
What?
too many.
Mr. What? It's that time.
Stop it.
Nah,
All right, so we're gonna keep it pushing. So I know somebody got something to say.
Yeah, I got something to say. Look, we got to make sure as Black folks, we got to hold each other accountable. Like I said early in the podcast, it is about to get real. And since we started this podcast back in November of last year, I've spoken a lot of information about this pandemic, COVID-19, finances, et cetera, et cetera. And now we are here at the moment where now the eviction process is about to lift June 30th. So all those folks that haven't paid their rent, there's no reason why your rent is not paid. I don't care if you're limited on income. You have 4 things that are most important for you and your family: shelter, food, utilities, and they say clothing, which you might need it for work interview or something. Yes, if you need gas to get to work, yes, you need car. But at the end of the day, if you pay your rent on the 1st, at least you got somewhere to sleep at night. Now, next month, people going to be owing $10,000, $15,000, $16,000 in rent. How I know? Because I work in this field and we already get the phone calls. That's how I know. I know for a fact it's happening already. These landlords not playing. And once you get that eviction on your record, especially the ones that live on income-based and Section 8, there's no way in hell you about to get evicted out of public subsidized housing. Do people not understand? When you get evicted out of subsidized housing, there's it goes across the country in a system showing that you owe subsidized housing. So if you think you're going to move from one city to another, it's still on record. So that's just my education piece for tonight. And I got something to say. People just got to be held accountable, man. Look, you come see me, I'm going to look at you like, we got to ask, what you do with your income taxes? What you do with your stimulus checks? Not checks. And I know people with an average, if you got a household of 4 or 5, I know you got about 10 bands. So where'd that money go? So we got to ask, man, we got to be held accountable. Man, it's about to get real. I hope people out there are starting to look for jobs. Even restaurants paying $15, $16, $17 an hour. And I ain't trying to hear, oh, my unemployment was more than what I made. Nigga, get a second job. I ain't trying to hear it. Let's work. So I'm done.
You know what's crazy? And this gonna sound real bad. I hope a lot of y'all don't go back to work. Only reason I say that is because then I can hire labor for real cheap. And I can do like the white man does. I can get rich off of your hard work because you just trying to break even. So
fact.
Don't go to work at McDonald's. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's make me rich. I'll bring you in on a strategy. I'll even give you an unpaid internship. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh, y'all caught that?
That was good.
Yeah, y'all caught that part? All right.
Okay. Go ahead and do what you do, King A.
Oh man. I appreciate y'all. You know, it's a wonderful episode. What is this? 30, 31, something like that?
30.
That's crazy, man. 30 episodes.
30
episodes. We get 30 more, they're gonna fire me. But We definitely appreciate y'all. Continue to like, share, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at Millennial New, Facebook, Instagram, New Millennial Culture. Always, we appreciate all the donations that y'all can give.
Give
We
us the
appreciate
money.
it all. Always give us the money. Just like that, Hurt, drop the beat.
Thank you to all our listeners. Make sure you check out our social media platforms and our website. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with us. Please send us questions or topics that you would like to hear discussed. We'll see you next week. Peace.